I danced for a while. I was moving my arms. And, my grandson came out, he danced with me.
Awesome.
Yeah. And so many of the congregation knew that I was in pain before then, was like, what's going on? We know he's hurting. But right then, I was not hurt. And for the rest of that Sunday, it's like, God said, I'm smiling on you. I just want you to know that there's a path of righteousness. You stand on it, know that I'm with you. I'm excited about that.
Yeah. That is wonderful.
Well, I see.
We got our floor tile out there in here.
We got the floor tile.
And did I steal back the image back?
Let me.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Melvin Williams coming to you with another video. I am currently at the construction site of the future home of Praise Cathedral Church of God in Christ. Coming out to do a video this morning to see what progress has been made and what progress is in the process of being made. The conversation you saw just a few minutes ago was Elder Daniel Walford, along with one of the individuals from the architectural firm, and also in attendance is Deacon Murphy Robinson. They're here doing getting up details on what's going on and making sure that everything is being done correctly. So we're going to do a video this morning and attempt to document the progress that has been made on our new facility.
That we've got. The glass mosaic is what goes on top over there in the women's, and that's got that hard corner to it.
The glass mosaic has a hard corner.
Yes, sir. And it would be best if we did put in some sort of tile. Now, there's the tile, and then there's another option. And we would, give them, ask them the price for us. This metal trim. You can do a metallic trim, so it's got a nice curve on the metal pieces. It's got that nice. That's not it. Sorry, I spelled it wrong. It should pop up somewhere.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, with the thing. I just gotta get my straps.
Technology is wonderful, totally. Yeah. So you get the metal, and we can put that on top of that glass mosaic.
So the glass mosaic would go up against it. It would actually be behind it and over it.
Yes, sir.
Like
Yes, sir.
to it.
Exactly. Basically, if this is the wall, we put our glass tile on, and this piece it comes up and does the.
Against the wall.
Yep. Exactly. Exactly. So I would ask him to price out both. And the tile is a classic. The shooter, the metal piece, is one of those. It's a high end look to it, and it looks really nice.
Now, didn't we have some colors in there, different patterns? And then my question is, when did that change? I understand pricing on
Yeah, I would have to.
tile, but when did it get changed? I mean, did it?
Let me ask Jill to pull those emails back and forth, because it was a ton of emails back and forth with Ben and Marty, Thomas, and the tile guy.
Did you understand what I'm saying?
I do.
Mine had to deal with the pricing and go from this tile to that tile.
Mm-hmm.
But when did it go from the various colors or
Right.
some color design to a one?
Well, let me pull those emails and find out exactly what happened. Because I remember going through all those hoops, and I don't remember the date.
That is really to eliminate any issue with the system.
I hear you, no sir. I hear you. No.
We know who we work for. We know who we work for. So we'll take a look at that. Okay, and we've got the floor tiles. All of the floor tiles are in, and these are the colors, very beautiful patterns that are going to be placed on the floor of the fellowship hall, and it's in, ready to be installed. So with that, all we need is to have the floor prep and that's not a major thing. It's not instant coffee, but that's not a major thing. It's a matter of just getting things out and clearing the floor and applying the adhesive and starting in the back, starting in the kitchen, and coming to understand that we've got different kinds of tile going down in different places. When I say kinds, I'm talking about quality, not quality, but different characteristics in the tile. And so the characteristics of the tile in the fellowship hall is different from the characteristics of the tile in the kitchen. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Simply because of code requirements and being able to clean and split proof and handling oils and stuff like that. Different from the characteristics of the tile in the lavatories. The tiles in the lavatories are ceramic tile. Obviously, that is going to be more durable and handle the kind of traffic, the kind of water, the kind of spills that we would have in there, and what you need to clean that up. So all of these things are happening right now, and if you'll follow me, we're going to go into the men's room and the ladies' room because we want you to see where we are. So now we're standing in the men's room, the major men's room in our lavatory suite. And you'll note behind me that we've got 4 urinals in. There's the 3 that are for regular height, and then a 4th one on the far end is for people that are not quite as tall, like my grandson. And so we've got the 4 urinals here and 3 commodes. And one of them is handicapped, ADA compliant. And so here are the bars that will be, here are the bars that are going to be put in place so that they can grip, and everything has been blocked. So we shouldn't have any problems there. The tile is on the floor, the tile is on the wall, the walls have been painted, the ceilings are ready. You'll see that the lights are in. There's a couple of places where we've got holes cut out. That's because we need to put some stuff in there. But this room is well on its way. And the guy's found with the tool in his hand. I'll tell you, no matter what kind of planning you do, it's not going to be good until the man with the tool in his hand knows what he's doing. And so far, these people, they certainly know what they're doing, so we're quite pleased with their work. We're excited about it. So floor, walls, porcelain. I'm still waiting to see how this is going to be supported to the floor, but I'm sure I won't be disappointed. I'm sure I won't be disappointed. So thank you. Let's go on over to the ladies' room. So now we're in the ladies' room. And here's what I want you to realize. There are 10 doors. And behind these 10 doors are 10 porcelain commodes. And behind the last 2 are porcelain commodes that are ADA compliant, just like the men's room, which means that they sit higher than the normal commodes. You'll see the tiles on the floor. You'll see the walls. You'll see the ceiling is done. This is what you expected. This is what we have. And this project is moving forward. And we certainly appreciate each and every one of you and all of your support. I'm going to ask Brother Williams if he'll step back just a little bit, and to his left, if he'll pan over, you'll see where the sinks are already in. The glass man has got to come and put in the mirrors, but you'll see the sinks, the woodwork is already done there, and we're excited because, again, this project is moving forward. So now we're in the fellowship hall, and what I want to bring to your attention is, in addition to the floor tile that we showed you previously, if you'll look up, you'll see the white squares. Those white squares, I've got my light shining on one, don't know if you can distinguish it. Right next to the LED light, that's where the sprinkler system head is already in. And just off to its left, that's the diffuser for the heating and air conditioning unit. And so all through this building, everywhere you see a white square, that's either a diffuser for the heating and air conditioning unit, or it's where a sprinkler head has already been placed. Now, the only thing that has to happen on the ceiling is once these wires have been connected to the appropriate fixture, be it the camera, the motion camera, the motion sensor, or the fire alarm, once those have been affixed into the appropriate tile, all of these tiles can be put in. And then the only thing we'll need to do in this room is the floor, move the material out of here. This is kind of our work staging area right now. So once all this stuff is cleaned out, we can go ahead and put the floor in, and then we'll put the televisions on the wall. And this room will be pretty much ready. You can see that it's already painted. There's one last coat of what's called back paint that's going to go on, one last coat of paint, where they put it on and then they roll it and make sure that there are no imperfections. And then, of course, while we're doing this, something is always going to bump a wall or whatever, but those things are easily fixed. And so we're excited about how this project is going. This is now push time. Right after we come back from Christmas, I do believe that we'll have several teams, floor teams, wall teams, carpet teams, all working simultaneously to get this job done. And we thank you for all of your support. These are your dollars at work. This job has not stopped. So now we're in the sanctuary, and I want to bring to your attention a couple of significant improvements over the last time we were in here. As Brother Williams pans across the stage, we're standing right now in the sound booth. Pan across the stage, you'll see the metal construction. That is the 3 steps for the choir stand. Choir stand is being put in. You'll note that the color in this room has changed, and you'll see the lines that are going horizontal and vertical. That's because this room has pretty much been painted. It has to be back rolled, painted one last time. But once these gentlemen finish using that lift to prepare some things going up into the baptism pool, then this room will be ready for the back roll and for the acoustic tiles and for placement of the big screens. And you'll note, looking up also, that the ceiling is in. The lights are in the ceiling. Those 2 big boxes that you see cutouts, that's where light and speaker bars are going to be. Sprinkler system is up there. Everything is put in on that stage area. And so this job is, again, moving very quickly. We're now to the point of putting up the big televisions, putting in the acoustic tile, putting in the speakers. Way up, you'll see where white tiles have been put into those pegs. That's the framing for the cloud system. And so where you see the white tile now, in the middle of those are sprinkler heads, and that's why they're there. But the tile to go in and fill in the rest of those, that's already on site. That'll be one of the last things we do in here. But we're truly excited about what we have done and the experiences that we've gone through. And to God be the glory, because He has made this possible for us. It's an exciting time. Now we'll just walk around.
This is Melvin Williams back at you, ladies and gentlemen. We have some very, very distinguished guests with us this morning. Elder Gonzalez and his family is here. They're just walking around and looking at the facility, seeing what work has been done. Elder Gonzalez, would you have a word?
Hello, I'm Elder Gonzalez. This is Krista Gonzalez and Joshua Gonzalez. We're here today to see and witness the progress of our beautiful new edifice. And as we can see, things are progressing along very well. And we are excited to see the end and the final product of this beautiful new sanctuary. It's really exciting to be a part of this. And we hope that all of you out there have the opportunity and the chance to come out and enjoy this wonderful facility with us upon its completion.
Thank you, Elder Gonzalez.
Quite welcome.
This is Melvin Williams again, ladies and gentlemen. I am in the chapel area at this time, and I just want to give you a quick view of what's going on in here to show you that basically finished in here. The tile is not in, but the walls are up and painted. I'm just going to pan around and show you. This is a pretty nice sized room which holds about 150 plus people when it's at its capacity. As you can see, everything is pretty well finished. So far as the walls are concerned, the tile is here but has not been installed yet. And as you can see also, the ceiling is in basically. The grid for the ceiling is in. All of the various air-conditioned ducts, pipes, wiring is in place. And just a few finishing touches in this room and it should be ready to go. This is the chapel area. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Melvin Williams again. I am on the exterior of the facility at this time, and what you see on your screen are the transformers that were installed on the outside of the facility about 2 weeks ago, which will be generating the electricity going into the facility. I'm going to pan around and see if I can pick up a couple of the cameras that are installed on the various poles. There are cameras everywhere on the exterior of the facility. I think it's one on this pole. Let me come in a little closer. Yes, there's a camera on this particular pole. We're on the east side of the facility. I'll back off, and I'm sure there's a camera on this pole as well. Yes. So as you can see, the facility, as Elder Warford has stated several times in his description of the progress that's being made, there is a lot of security for this particular facility. I'm going to be closing this video down in just a few minutes, ladies and gentlemen. But on the inside of the facility, it still seems to be quite a bit of work to be done. But if you walk this facility, you can see that we are very, very, very close to completion. It's just going to take a few things being put in place, and we're going to be ready to go. Again, this is Melvin Williams. This is volume 19 in a series of videos that I've been doing to document the journey from 901 Pine Street to our new facility here at 5895 Benz Engelman Road, excuse me. Closing this video down. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.